I'm digging in you. Not that nasty y'all be doing on TikTok. We have a Heisman problem in that there are some dogs on the field in Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and of course the man in the woods that is Ashton Jeanty. But I'd be dumb to not talk about Cam Ward. So what we're going to talk about is the perplexing issue that Colorado has. I was actually watching a certain opinion from a certain Colorado hater who had a certain decent take that I wasn't expecting. So we're going to talk about why Travis Hunter getting Heisman recognition kind of hurt Shedeur Sanders, and why Shedeur Sanders needs some Heisman consideration. Now that's regardless gonna hurt each other and maybe bolster up a Cam Ward, maybe bolster up an Ashton Jeanty. We're gonna look at everybody's individual stats, review some takes and things of that nature. Also, there's some dude on Twitter who got super mad at Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, the dude that be doing TikTok dances and jumping up and down in pajamas and scoring touchdowns. I don't know how you can have a problem with that, but let's get right into the video, man. If you enjoy these videos, please leave a like on it. If you don't, dislike it. Leave a comment and tell me who you got your Heisman. Let's get right into it. Before we do anything, I do want to take a peek just at these stats, man. Just a quick little bit. We're gonna look at the deeper stats here. We got everything pulled up, and we're gonna get into everybody's individual game log. But just to look at Travis Hunter's totals right now, 60 catches, 451 offensive snaps, 451 Fahrenheit, 451 offensive snaps, 757 receiving yards, which I believe is still top 10 in the nation. 8 receiving touchdowns, which again I believe is top 10 in the nation. 1 drop, 430 defensive snaps. I wish I could. Oh my god, 120 passing yards allowed. Period. 0 touchdowns allowed. 2 interceptions and 4 pass breakups. Now, to be honest with you, this is nasty. I was gonna say something else, but I gotta be honest with you. This is nasty. Let's take a look at this rat in a little slow mo. This is the only way we can do it non-copyright. Look at this technician, dog. Okay, turn your hips. Okay, good. I'm digging in you. And then he said sit down, and he's like, boom. Oh yeah, when you digging that, y'all, look how he put that. He dug his heel. All right, stop saying digging in me. I'm gonna need you Gen Zers to stop with the digging and the whatever. But you get what I'm saying. He's digging in it. He's not that nasty y'all be doing on TikTok. Now everything kind of sparks off of this little situation.
I don't really look too deep into that. I just want Travis to win, of course, and that would be almost like I won.
He's responding to comments about him not getting Heisman consideration
because I threw him the ball. so
real.
Yeah. So when Travis, he is the best player in college football, hands down. And I'm excited for him to win it. And that'll just make my day right there. That's it. Like whenever he was for the.
I'm sorry, man. That makes me feel good, man. Y'all can call me an undercover Colorado fan. I'm a Deion Sanders fan, and I always say it. I always say that, hey, man, I'm a Texas fan, a sad Texas fan who's going to try to get to that SEC championship. But, yes, I pull for Colorado because I grew up watching Deion Sanders highlights. This is a great moment, man, seeing the son of a legend, and he gets to that podium as the guy, the alpha quarterback. He's like, you know what? My teammate, which, I mean, I got to be honest with you. If he told you anything else, he'd be lying. But you know what? My teammate is the best player in the league. He's the best player in the nation. I just like getting in the ball. It would just make me happy to see my man shine. That's it. I just want to see my guy shine. I love it.
NCAA game, like just seeing him on there, knowing the sacrifice that he took, to make all this happen, come to HBCU, come here, and no matter how much money he was offered and all the crazy type of stuff I heard that he told me. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're good for him, bro. You're good.
This makes me happy, man. Stats, man. All right, offensive leaders in the passing game. Sheduer was hovering right at top 5. He is no longer top 5 in passing yards, but he's probably right at number 6. I was about to say I don't think he's far. Number 6 at 2.591. That is not bad. 2,591. He is top 3. Ooh, he is number 3 when it comes to touchdown, right behind somebody else that we're also going to talk about too. 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Okay, you know what's crazy? I consider Cam Ward someone who is a little bit reckless with the ball. Less interceptions and more touchdowns than Sheduer. I might have to shut up with what I thought I was going to say because this is good, man. I don't know. I think, and we're going to get into this. I don't by any regard think before we get into this, I don't think that Sheduer is going to be above Cam Ward. I just think the numbers were closer, but I also didn't think Cam Ward's numbers were this great. Golly. I was like, oh yeah. And again, I think it's that Shedeur's numbers are great, but these numbers are crazy. 24-5. That's nutty. Chandler Morris. We got to check in on this UNT guy. But there we go. When it comes to leading there. And then we're going to go over here to receiving yards and interceptions. Oh, of course, Mr. Ashton Jeanty. We'll talk about him leading with a comfortable 200-yard lead there. Interceptions. I don't think Sheduer is not Sheduer. What's it called? What's his name? Travis Hunter is here. But Travis Hunter, again, is top 10 in receiving yards, averaging both ways. He is top 10 at number 6 in receiving touchdowns, again playing both ways. That's not too bad. So that's where kind of the landscape of everything is. Let's get into these actual box scores. Now, Ashton Jeanty has been putting up absolute video game numbers. Now, he had an off night. I know we joked about Hawaii being an off night. I think I made that post about it, or what's it called? Or this 127 being an off night. He did get a lot. I mean, 128 yards being your off night. He only averaged 3.9, so that is definitely his lowest average. His lowest touchdown total. Actually, no, he had no touchdowns against Presbyterian. And only his second lowest point totals. But that carry, it's not the best. It's not the greatest. But hey, man, sometimes you get into some slugfest, and as long as you do what you need to do to get the job done, still at the same clip, he is 200, like I said, above anybody else who has any other conversations about staking their claim for the Heisman, or for the receiving or rushing yards. And give Caleb Johnson, is that his name? That's his name, right? Caleb Johnson. Is that his name? Is his name Caleb Johnson? I'm just gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying Caleb Johnson until go show me the Russian. There it is. Sorry. Caleb. Okay, I said it right. Caleb Johnson. That dude's a dog. Continuing on, Travis Hunter. Looking at his box score here. Obviously, this last game was absolutely ridiculous, and that's crazy. He's had a reception in every single game. To think about that, and these are some games where he had to come out, and even some games where he rested, and he still had all these touches. 9 receptions, 153 yards, 17 average. Also, by the way, as we talk about Travis Hunter, I know it feels like we might be going all over the place. First to ever. Travis Hunter became the first player in Big 12 history to win league's offensive and defensive player of the week awards in the same season. Just in case y'all wasn't aware. Sorry about it. Sorry. Oh, I already had that laid up. I don't even need this. Get out of here. Travis Hunter, 9 receptions, 153, 17 of them things. 17 of them things with the average. 2 of them things when it comes to touchdowns. Again, top 10 touchdowns, top 10 receiving yards. He plays both ways, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know Ryan Williams with 17, and if you know Travis Hunter plays both ways, but I think they wear it out pretty decently. I mean, the average is at 12.6, 757. He's probably going to be it's going to be 1,000-yard receiving for him as we go into week 10. Obviously, they got a bye week coming up. He needs it. He needs to rest up doing all these snaps. Absolute ridiculous stuff, but don't stop there. Let's talk about these quarterbacks. One who's a dark horse in the Heisman, and one who seems to be the consensus leader when things look at it. Wait a minute, is it Ashton? Sorry, Ashton, but it's a quarterback award. I think we know who the real leader is, especially leading in receiving yards, he's number 2 in touchdowns. Great touchdown to interception ratio, and I always say he's reckless. I think it's really that now that I look at this box score, he's just reckless in close games, in weird situations. That's what I don't like about this. Like, he has his 1 interception. That's when he threw back. He was feeling himself. I mean, 384, 3 touchdowns. I'd be feeling myself too. This one's against FAMU. Again, just throwing around the yard. Like, some of these interceptions are nothing. I'm looking at sacks. Some of these interceptions are like whatever. And then these other interceptions, like the Virginia Tech, like that hurt him. Those interceptions hurt him. That interception hurt him. But other than that, he's been phenomenal. And this is what you want to see. 319, 4 touchdowns, how many carries? 29 yards, and no interceptions. These are the games that is going to make Cam Ward a lot of money, is the fact that he can be efficient and explosive, right? Sheduer is extremely efficient and extremely effective. Cam Ward has this explosiveness to his game that Sheduer might be lacking, and he can make up for it in other ways, but it's just 2 different types of games, right? Sheduer is, again, he likens himself to Tom Brady. It's methodical. He picks you. It's about, anticipation. Cam Ward is this slow time. He's a timing, hitch, time, hit, big play, time, hitch, and he operates, man. Watching him, he's like a high level. It's like, you ever see somebody who cooks really good? He being them up like, flipping eggs and it's all over the place. Like, that's Cam Ward to me. He's just like, everything's moving slow for him. He looks like he's moving slow under everything. And with Sheduer, of course, that he doesn't. But with Sheduer, it's more of like a more traditional pro style. All right, boom, I'm here, I'm there with it. I'm there with it. Okay, I want to go there with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that traditionalism, quote unquote, even though he's great, Shedeur is amazing when it comes to being, when the play breaks down, breaking out. Even though he's not that fast, that boy be. Hey, when he get out that pocket, he be like, that's the Patrick Mahomes-ness of it. He's not crazy fast, but when he get out the pocket, he be like, you know what I'm saying? He be wiggling and making stuff happen. But just two different types of styles. I think I over explained myself. You get what I'm trying to say. Two exhilarating players, and look at these box scores. Obviously it's FSU. You had to put old Yeller down. So 208 yards, no touchdowns. Had to give him a rest. You know what happens there. Like, just let them breathe. What's it called? Louisville 319 again, 4 touchdowns that we talked about in this shootout against the goddamn Calgary. 437 and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's the thing. The thing about Cam Ward that I think I love the most, and what's putting him above Shedeur, even though maybe Shedeur looks like that raw talent guy, Cam Ward just rises to the occasion. I get it. He has a lot of talent. He's got XYZ. He's in the ACC. But every time he is called upon, he does what it needs to do. He makes it does what it needs to does. 385, 304, 346, 404. I mean, the kid's doing phenomenal things, but not so fast, my friend. Here at number 3 in touchdowns with 6 interceptions. I don't like the interceptions. These Arizona State interceptions were kind of crazy, and they still dominated. I don't know how we throw 2 interceptions and win 34-7, but I mean, weird interceptions, man. Weird interceptions. 323, 250, 388, 290, 341, 310, 241, averaging 73.3, or not averaging, but 73.3 completion, which if I don't, I believe that is top 5 percentage, in the nation when it comes to completion. He's getting it done on the ground, especially as of late, as you see back-to-back touchdown days. Hey, man, if you're top 5 in every single category when it comes to offense, and your Colorado offense, which is a passing offense statistically, is top 10, top 15, top 20, obviously besides sacks, is top 30, top 15, top 20 in every single category, that's a pretty potent offense. I think you deserve to be credited, but obviously number 1 is Mr. Cam Ward. So those are what the numbers look like. And I think the issue that this causes for Colorado is not only do you have to be out Cam Ward and hope that Travis Hunter can do that, but Shedeur Sanders is putting up so much good numbers that it might just effectively pull down Travis Hunter's impact on the team. You know what I'm saying? I know, like Shedeur was talking about, hey, I'm throwing to this guy, but if you throwing too good, and again, I don't think that's really what it is. And that leads us to the problem. The problem is Travis Hunter needs more interceptions. That's it. If Travis Hunter grabs 3 or 4 more interceptions, I'm telling you, even with these amount of yards, or he just stays on this clip, I think that's the main issue. But with Shedeur Sanders being as good as it is, and don't take it from me, take it from a notorious Colorado hater. Listen to this. This is crazy. I didn't even believe this.
Have Heisman consideration is blasphemy.
I agree.
And why you think Travis Hunter should be the Heisman is also, to me, a little bit awkward, because I think Jeanty's by far the best player in college football this year. Travis Hunter may be the best player. Let me be clear. I've been saying it for a long time. How do you consider that guy as the Heisman when you got a quarterback on your own team putting up, let me eat crow here. I believe him and the BYU quarterback, who doesn't get enough credit, are the 2 best, period. In that conference.
I agree with that too.
I agree they're the 2 best in the conference, and I believe Sheduer is.
Yeah, I never thought I'd hear that. I never thought I'd hear that. This is the same dude who said Shedeur might be as good as Geno Smith. And no disrespect, hey, Geno Smith's a baller, and I think a Geno Smith comparison, especially when you look at the length of his career, it's not a bad comparison. It's not a bad comparison. But you know where he's coming at from that, right? You know how he likes to kind of dig at Colorado. Pause. No more digging. So to see him kind of eat crow there and take that next step, y'all go watch the full clip. I ain't trying to give him too much free promo, but I do have to eat crow myself and say the quote unquote Shedeur hater or whatever happens to, he said it there. He said it gets a little sticky for Colorado when we take a look at that. We took a look at the numbers. We saw it. I'm really hoping that I'm really hoping that Travis Hunter can pull it off just for the sake of it. You would think as a Heisman committee, y'all be like, let's have an epic year. Let's make it amazing this year. Let's give Travis Hunter the Heisman, give the people what they want. Like, how does it benefit y'all giving it to another quarterback? How? Anyway, man, y'all be phenomenal. Y'all be great. Again, let me know your Heisman down below. Leave a like and say if you like it. Subscribe if you enjoy college football content. Trying to hit you with daily stuff, man. That's how you like it. That's how you dislike it. Man, get out of here. Eat a water buffalo.